This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, where you can find cool stuff in stock.
Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and it's not just any day in the arena. Because there is one deck in best of one that is always so terrible, yet always so loved. GRIXIS. GRIXIS, baby. Alright, GRIXIS is not always terrible. That is not completely factually accurate. But GRIXIS has trouble in current meta. There are a million reasons to play Simic. There are very few reasons to play GRIXIS. Kroxa is the sad Titan. It's kind of an embarrassed Titan versus Uro. But we have always thought, the GRIXIS mages, we've always thought deep in our hearts that all it really takes, guys, is the right combination of smarts and fortitude and a perfect 60 to build a GRIXIS deck that can actually succeed on MTG Arena. So, I'm going to try. I'm going to fight for you today, those who believe this. I'm going to try to be the hero you need. I'm not Mogwai. God knows I'm not. Hold on. God knows I'm not as handsome. And I don't have a sweet accent. I don't yell, Yu-Gi-Oh! Nearly enough. But I'm trying, man. I'm gonna try. So, I'm gonna channel my inner Mega Mogwai. I'm gonna pull together in one of the harshest of metas of stale 8-set standard format. I'm gonna try to pull together a GRIXIS deck that you can be proud of. For you. We love you, Mogwai. Come back! Alright. Anyway, that's the wrong screen. This is the wrong screen. There's the right screen. GRIXIS. Why did we choose the cards we choose? This is a Kroxa deck, and you can see that we have a lot of effects that fill the graveyard to make it so that we can escape Kroxa over and over and wear a deck out of resources. So Lazav turning into Kroxa is one of our best tricks, but you don't want to run too many, because if you draw a bunch of Lazav and no Kroxa, it's horrible. Thought Erasure, pretty good card. I don't like it in standard if you want to beat the aggro decks, and I'm going to give you a little heads up on how this deck is going to go. The deck's matchup with Mono Red is abysmal. And Mono Red is still 20% of the meta. It is really hard for me to do this, but for the most part, you have to say forget the Mono Red matchup, and instead say, I'm going to beat everything else. I'm going to beat the Sultais. I'm going to beat the Mono Whites. I'm going to beat the Azorius Burbs. I'm going to beat the Rakdos Sacrifice, maybe. That matchup's really hard. But, you just kind of have to let that one go to play the GRIXIS I think most of us like, which is Thought Erasure GRIXIS. Reveal your hand, get to Surveil. Surveil fills the graveyard for Kroxa. Discovery. Surveil 2, draw a card. That fills the graveyard for Kroxa. Don't sleep on Dispersal. The dispersal side of this card is key. The ability to bounce any non-land permanent and make them discarded if they're on an empty hand, which Kroxa often creates, turns this into a real card in the late game. Enter the God Eternals is awesome, and I originally started with 3 or 4 of these. The fact is it's a bit too slow, and it fights the matchups we're not doing well in anyway. Wow, cut it from my deck? No. Not what I was trying to do. Not epic. Okay, there we go. So touchy. Guys, I was having a problem with misclicks, so I bought a new mouse. It glows blue, you guys. It is on brand, and now that I've thrown money at the misclick problem, I am certified to never misclick again. That is how it works when you have money. You throw it at the problem, that solves it. That's why money is good. I'm joking. Some people don't understand when I'm joking. I'm trying. I'm not going to explain every joke, but I'll explain that one. Boom. So anyway, Narset likes fighting Sultai has become a thing. Sultai's really taken over the meta. Flame Sweep, not sure if this is the right call. The instant speediness of it is really important against certain cards, but maybe it should be Cry. The problem I had with Cry is I was exiling my own Croxas when the opponent like killed my Croxa in response to my Cry. It was very sad. But maybe it should be Cry. The mana is atrocious, but asking for double black on turn 3, we're already doing it because we have 4 copies of Bedevil. The ability to hit a Clover, the ability to hit a Great Henge, the ability to hit a Questing Beast or any creature, a Hydroid Krasis, and the ability to kill a Planeswalker, just target a Nissa. That is why we Bedevil, guys. As much as I like Eliminate, Eliminate didn't last. 3 Extinction Events because we don't have that much exile going on. Can't you see the 3? Why did they put it in plain white font in the new update? I will never understand. Can't you see the 3, guys? 4 Teferi Master of Time. So Teferi Master of Time is part of the Croxa deal here. Should I actually play 4 Teferi Master of Time? I don't know. But Teferi Master of Time absolutely fills the graveyard for Croxa. And in Best of 1, Teferi Master of Time is better than he is in Best of 3, because in Best of 1, invariably, you have some cards for certain matchups, like Flamesweep and Extinction Event. And you have some cards for other matchups, like Thought Erasure and Narset. And being able to discard them and get fresh cards in the matchups where they're bad is a pretty big advantage. So, voila! Teferi and Bolas working together. It couldn't be more beautiful. I don't know what got into me. I must have had too much sugar this morning, because that's a 6-minute intro, and I can do better. But stay till the end. We've got a content creator shout out that I know you're going to like. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. 5 land on the draw, but an Extinction Event is one of them? I feel like we can do better. Okay. What do we put back, though? Bolas? Not the land. I feel weird about putting back the event. Let's just try to stay alive. We are Grixis. We must stay alive. 2 islands to start the show. Get 'em, Thought Erasure. Reveal yourself. Mass Manipulation, Sinister Sabotage, Solemn Simulacrum, Brazen Borrower, Big Blue. Some kind of big blue. I love it. Sure, this is good card selection. That Mass Manipulation will eventually be a problem. But it's so far away. Let's do this again. We can take the Solemn and try to keep them getting to the Mass Manipulation, or we can just take the Mass Manipulation. The thing is, we can also play around Mass Manipulation. Eventually, we can make them discard it. I think we just take the Solemn here. Remember, we have Croxa. We are Croxa deck. So, in the end, Croxa will come out here and tear any cards that they're holding back. This deck looks cool, though, man. Like, I want to play this. Yeah, we can keep that. That's pretty strong. Let's do an upkeep Bedevil on their Brazen Borrower. Never mind, we're going to use an Extinction Event to get both. No counters, please. That would break my heart. They have something. Another flash creature. Wow. Okay. Okay. We getting flashed now, guys. Holy crap. So we're at 6. Do we play Bolas and take this out? Our opponent could play a land and Mass Manipulate it. That would be a tragedy. We have Discovery Dispersal. These are both instant speed. Let's wait. And let's do stuff on their upkeep. Okay. Yeah, let's Bedevil it. Let's have some mana open. Kind of a last resort here with Discovery. Upkeep, so in case they were going to draw a counterspell, they don't get that chance. Actually, being down to 6 is really scary here. Really scary. And our opponent has done a good job. They just stopped drawing land. So they didn't flood out. Again, if I play the Bolus, there's a chance they just steal it. They'll definitely draw the land. Let's go for a Discovery. I think a Dispersal is just putting off not dying and not getting ahead, and Discovery might help us get there. Yes. Yes. Okay. We want both. So we have to take the Kroxa this turn, because if we take the Narset, that's not good. What are your cards? Best the Sea God, other ramp spells. At least maybe we're done with the Brazen Borrower and Great Shark nonsense. Alright, Kroxa can hit one card, but the opponent gets to keep Mass Manipulation. If they steal the Kroxa, that's okay. Let's... Yeah, let's bring this out first. If they steal the Kroxa, Bolus can kill it, goes back to our graveyard, and we made it through the Mass Manipulation. They chuck the Mass Manipulation. What do they have? Maybe it's another Mass Manipulation. Whew. That sucks. 2 more Kroxas and 2 more lands to the bottom. And the opponent passes the turn. They discarded a Mass Manipulation. They must have something to bounce this, or something to get rid of this. That's the only way I could see their play making sense. Let's find out. Okay, we get to attack. Okay, they discard a Borrower. Do they have another Shark? Are they trying to set me up for a kill?
With thoughtfulness before action.
I guess we... Yeah, 3 Borrowers are gone. I don't see a use for the Flame Sweep, but I still feel like I need to take it so I don't get punked out by something weird. And, man, I think I better say go. I think I better have Dispersal available. Okay, I don't know what to make of their choices. That's it. Best the Sea God. Alright, so they'll have a Hexproof token. I can bounce the Saga. They'll have an 8/8 Hexproof token. How do I get rid of that? This is just trying to kill me. Alright. We have to bounce the Kiora. We have to do this, because that thing tapping everything down is too much of a problem. Now let's play you.
Spark will be mine.
Enter the God Eternals is pretty good. We need to block here, and the opponent's already used 3 Borrowers, so they can't have more bounce effects.
Without limit.
God, this is close. So close. We need another Discovery. Down goes Kroxa. Opponent says go. We could minus here. Give us a better chance at the right card. Let's try it.
Everything is power.
There's the card we needed.
Everything.
But do they have a counter? Right? That's all that matters now. Actually, I can get back Kroxa and get the counter spell. Perfect Fabled Passage. Did not realize how important it was till this moment. Sublime Epiphany. Okay, that sucks a lot, but in response, Dispersal, bounce the token. Wow, they drew Sublime Epiphany. What a frickin' broken draw. Oh my lord. I'm so glad we got back the Kroxa. Main phase Scry, they're frustrated. They're not bluffing, and now they're scooping. Holy crap. That deck was sweet. That deck was sweet, and that game was intense. What a way to start the day. It's kind of beautiful. I want to build it. I will build it. Bedevil Tribal. Okay, let's hope Bedevil's a good card in the matchup that we find ourselves in. It can hit a lot of things. Like, a lot of things. And being on the play means it's not too slow against aggro. Need black mana. Well, if they're playing elementals, that's not a good spot for Bedevil, because everything they play gets some value. Let's Discovery and try to find Kroxa and some value. There's a Kroxa. This can go in the graveyard. And then we have the pieces to get it back. Do we want to play the front side? Yeah, we might not have anything to Bedevil next turn. Kroxa you. Gimme card. Card for CGB. Card for the evil one.
Dark Typhoon.
This might be the Flash deck. Teamer Flash. In which case, Bedevil looks pretty good against ambushers if we play carefully. And yeah, they're just coming out bone crushing. So, this matchup, what's important? Less land. And the discard cards are going to be very important. And the instant speed removal. It's going to be very, very nice. Sorcery speed cards like Extinction Event, we don't really want to draw those. Okay, no ambusher. No plays of any kind, actually. There might be a lot of counter magic in their hand. Shall we make them counter the Kroxa? I don't think they have a Frilled Mystic because of the way priority is passing. So let's see what they do have. Sabotage. And they keep on top. Let's see if they also still hit a land drop or if they're sitting on all counters. Hype. I mean, not really. That makes me angry. But that is a card, and that is another land. Kill it. Sweet. So they run 4 Quench. Let's play around that, because that's one of the only ways we're going to get value for the rest of the game is by playing around Quench. And with one of their lands being something we can attack, that's pretty good too. Do we Bedevil it? I guess it does matter. Like, if they know about the Narset, they'll definitely protect the land. I'd prefer they let it go. This sucks because now I'm out of ways to mess with an ambusher, but we can't ignore the threats. And getting to mess up their breeding pool feels good. Alright, so they added a man to their mana pool. We're going to go to our combat step to clear it because we're in our first main. We're going to play the Narset in our second main. That way they don't have a free mana to use. Wow, they've drawn a Frilled Mystic. That's a good draw. That's a really good draw. It's a 2-for-1. They don't have many ways to get card advantage, but that's one of them. And they're not drawing land. Okay. This would be a good one to resolve. Let's play the land just in case they have double Quench here. Yep. They're definitely on some quenching. Let's not bring back the Croxa then. But that was a big card to hit. Although we've milled 4 spells after drawing so many land, that feels bad. That's a good card for them. That Brazen Borrower must be nice. Maybe I should have played the Croxa just to... No, they could have quenched Borrowed. Never mind. The Giant comes out. Okay. Bring forth the Croxa.
Such violence is upsetting.
Yep. Easy quench. Will Flame Sweep have a role? Yeah, they have another Giant, so I think I'll just... Well, can I ever get aggressive? Not really. Let's block. If they want a 2-for-1 here, that's fine. And use mana on their turn. Like, all of that's fine. Ooh, could have Flame Sweeped my own Croxa, and it would have added the Flame Sweep to the graveyard, and also the opponent wouldn't get their Giant. Let's hold this in case we draw Teferi and it resolves. Opponent's deck continuing to function from 4 land. I would prefer that it slowed down a bit, or flooded out, one of the two. That was my experience playing the deck. You just flood out. But not today for the opponent. They're doing it. They're getting all the things from their adventure cards. We are flooding out admirably. Have you ever seen so many lands? Our opponent's drawn 6. We killed 1, but we've drawn 5 more lands than they have. It's absurd. All right, we need 1 more card in the graveyard. There you go. Draw some land. Oh my god. Come on. Come on, deck. What are you doing to me? We milled 4 spells. We've drawn 1 billion manas. No counterspell, yay. Yep, they did not draw land. Or did they? It's waiting for them. Maybe they're thinking about adding something else to the board. Thought you... Sure. Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. That's not a bad draw. If they snap off an ambusher, though, rip. Wow. Alright, so take the Essence Scatter. They have another Bone Crusher Giant and a Flame Sweep. But yeah, I think we take the Essence Scatter. Been another freaking land. This has been a heartbreaking series, but it's not quite over. It's just really close. But the opponent will lose one of these. They can't set up Flame Sweep and Bone Crusher Giant. And if they Bone Crusher my face and then attack me with both, it's not enough. So I think we might see them try to Bone Crusher the Croxa. Draw land, you scum. Here we go again. We've seen this movie. We know how it ends. Come on, top decks. Help me out, man. Planeswalker. They left up mana. They must have drawn a counter. No? Oh, God. It's always there to break your heart. What do we need? Enter the God Eternals? Enter the God Eternals would be nice. Yeah, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Our opponent, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got outdrawn. We saw 16 of the lands in our deck. Our opponent drew 7 in their top 38, and that's in our top 29. Five. We can try to discover to fix our mana, and we have an extinction event. Being on the draw, this is really rough. But we're a few cards away from having a pretty good hand. Lazav can come down and try to cut off this speaker, and there's no Pride Mate yet. But this is one of the tougher decks to play against because they have even and odd cards up and down the board. It's actually pretty hard to extinction event them. Greedy to bin this land? A little, but we need red. We need the red source. There's the Heliod. Let the party begin. We get the red source, but because we played the island last turn, we can't use it this turn. That's very awkward. Discovery. When in doubt, just bin both. Now our opponent starts doing the busted things. But if they animate the Heliod, we can exile it with Extinction Event. So we hope that they keep putting counters on the odd cards. Yep. Alright, don't put counters on the speaker. Not the orator. What's the matter with you? There we go. Now we need another one for even. Like I said, they make it hard. They actually have creatures up and down the curve, and you don't have a lot of time to kill them. That's pretty fortunate. This can bounce the Heliod, but I don't know if that's where we need to be. Let's get into the hand. Basri Ket, Banishing Light. Banishing Light is just a permanent removal spell against us because we don't have much to do about it. Basri Ket adds the devotion they need to turn on the Heliod, but we can kill the Daxos, so it's Banishing Light. Another land we don't need. Where's the power cards, guys? We actually have to take 2 here. Land off the top. Here's the Ket. Let's see what they target with it. Or if they minus. They are minusing. Good. Let's turn off the Heliod by taking out the Daxos. Although the Daxos... Maybe I should have taken out the Orator, man. The Orator's bigger. Well, we're gonna block the 1/1, right? Oh no! Down to 4. Another life point. Another counter. Ugh, this is so frustrating. Man, do I hate life gain decks. I know I say I hate everything, but it's true. No Kroxa today. Will not come out and play. Let's get the devotion off the field. There are a few things they could draw that kill us, but at this, we're just going to 1, hoping for the best and hoping that they flood out. Stupid token. Event. We could name even. I think it's better to play Teferi. Come on. Come on, Kroxa, where are you at?
Time is fragile, yet it chews through the strongest of fears.
Trying to decide if it's better to be looting with Teferi or to phase this. Another Daxos. Okay, even is looking good. So maybe we block here and then play Extinction Event for even. $37 life for the opponent. I think I could use a Nicole Bolas. Alright, manage this flood, Teferi. Help me out. Thank you. No top decks, please. I would like to ward off the top decks. Good juju only. Crap. The problem with this is it's 3 devotion. Bolas. Let's go. Let's go. We're doing it, everybody. Kill it.
Again. Your existence is pointless.
Kroxa! Kroxa! Oh, come on. Get me there, Teferi Master of Time. Let's go. We can do it. No! But what do they take? What do they take? They take the Teferi because it's so close to ultimate. Another Bolas. That's pretty good. Which one do we keep? I think the Narset has to go. I think we need to keep the ones that deal with stuff. Bedevil. Alright, plus. Another Bolas. Yeah, we're in Bolas spam mode. Just exile all their permanents, then we win.
You have no weakness I cannot.
Hard to keep devotion up against Bolas.
I am one again.
Still 1 life. It's so scary. So our opponent wins if they draw Linden here. Linden off the top is 3 devotion. Heliod wins. Oh! Ooh, the tension. The pressure. Ooh, the pressure, yeah.
Witness a moat of
Now we can hold up Bedevil. So the Linden isn't lethal. Get this ticking again. Sure. That can get rid of the Conclave Tribunal with the dispersal mode. Daxos! And a scoop. 1 life to 37. Taste it, life game. Back in the top 500, baby. Yeah, that's a lot of good stuff, except no removal. So if the opponent comes out guns a-blazing, our set is going to have to find Extinction Event or something. Okay, not quite guns a-blazing. Where to begin? I guess they could have Agonizing Remorse, so we should Kroxa first. So if they want to hit Kroxa, they have to take from the graveyard. Why did I shock? Because I want double black available for something. I don't know. Probably should have just played the mountain. Oh wait, that doesn't play Thought Erasure next turn anyway. Shark Typhoon. Another Grixis? The hell is this? What a maniac. Alright, erase you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that Erebos' intervention is not ideal. We'll exile our Kroxa, but otherwise, being on the play is good. I suggest you try it. The opponent says go. Let's get R&R set down. Let's try to scry to a spell. I do not want to whiff.
Like wind and wave.
That is a spell.
Keep an an open mind.
And that's what I'll keep. Enter the God Eternal is not at its best here. Gotta wonder if this player is running the Elder spell. Bolas is ready. Let's first see if we can find some more discard cards.
Meditate and prepare.
Let's try to bust our way through their defenses. Make sure that our Bolas is going to stick. Baby Shark. Okay. Teferi, Master of Time. We could also take the Intervention, but I think the opponent's in an awkward spot where they have to cast it next turn. And if they're targeting our graveyard, that's fine. Another Bolas is good. Alright. Bolas to hand. Fabled Passage, do we care? An update is available. Oh, I'll tell you right now, that's the Amonkhet addition to Historic, which I'll be playing on stream. We're going to have a fun release day for Amonkhet on stream. This channel is, for those of you who might be new around here, this channel is devoted to Best of One Standard. We are disabling new matches in 10 minutes, oh boy. You mean we have to finish a Grixis mirror in 10 minutes? Okay, I gotta play fast. Or maybe it's just the ability to find a match, but I'm gonna pretend, you know, for stakes. I'm gonna pretend that I have to speedrun this Grixis thing. But yeah, this channel is devoted to Standard. If you like Historic and things like that, watch me on Twitch, Monday through Thursday, 4 to 6 Eastern Standard Time. VOD's available for Twitch subscribers, if you're interested. Yep, here's the Intervention.
This was overwhelming.
I was just keeping the passage out of the graveyard so that we can restart the graveyard with it. And I'm plussing Bolas, man. I'm not minusing on some shark. I've got no time for that. I'm Nicole freaking Bolas.
I outsmarted you eons ago.
Yeah, we do all the voice lines. All the hits with Nicole Bolas today. Scry to the top. Shark Bite. Alright, whatever's on top, I don't think it kills Bolas, or else maybe that's why they're thinking about this. It must be something that kills Bolas, because, yeah, they're going face. So it's a Bedevil, or their own Bolas, or something. Dispersal, maybe? No? Yeah? Weird to let me draw first. Oh, I see. Gust. Sure. Let's do it again. Plenty more Bolas where that came from.
Will resonate throughout the multiverse.
And keep Cry.
I outsmarted you.
Unless this is a scry bug, I'm pretty sure I know about that Cry. Yeah, I saw it in their hand. Narset's the card they kept.
I have practiced. I have just the trick for this.
And they find Agonizing Remorse to take the other Bolas. They're fighting. They're not finished with me. We've got 2 Masters of Time, but Narset's pretty good against those. If they attack Bolas here, Lazav doesn't really do it. So I think what I want to do is use the Bolas -2 to try to find a way to get rid of the Narset, or I could just use the Bolas to kill the Narset and play a Teferi. I have so many ways to deal with Planeswalkers. How many have we actually used? Not many. It's a greedier play, definitely, to use the Narset minus, but I'm going for it. That is a card.
I am omnipotent.
Target myself, try to get another Kroxa here. Miss. Play Lazav. There's a Bedevil. Yeah, worst case we could attack down the Narset, but now we get to keep our Bolas. You. Ritual of Soot. No. No, not like this. Okay. We still have Bedevil, and then we can start plussing Bolas again, and that should be more than enough. Goodbye, Cry. Join us, Teferi.
Cannot exploit.
Too many apocalypses to let
Extinction event can go. And the top deck is not good enough. Safe travels, fellow Bolus gamer. Fellow GRIXIS. A person of true integrity. By having a lack thereof. Rah rah. I mean, hopefully they're on like Sultai or Grixis. Another Grixis. What are the odds? We already played against another one today. No. No, they always know when I have a good hand for a different style of Magic. And that's when Mono Red is always nearby. This is Mono Red, they play Mono Red. You have handful of cards that discard things. Mono Red. Mono Red. You're going to die to Mono Red. Dub Spit. Alright, play all odd casting costs. And may we quickly find Extinction Event. Pretty much our only hope. Annex. Yes! Perfect! They're falling right into our plan of get absolutely crushed by Embercleave next turn. Do I Thought Erasure and hope to draw it? Do I Narset and hope to dig for it? I think we have to make sure they don't cleave us. This gets us 2 cards deeper. Narset gets us many other cards deeper. But, alas. This is where we are. Extinction event off the top, we're dead. Play the giant. Do it. Do it. Come on, you coward. I think they should use the castle, but they're gonna play the giant. Okay, come on. Come on, extinction event one time. One frickin' time. Epic. Let's have a look at the top of the deck because let's just see if it was there or not.
Those who cannot pursue keep an open
It was
mind.
not. It was not happening. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't play Grixis often, is exactly what you just saw. Let's do it. We can go get blue, then we can Thought Erasure. We have to find mana for the Narset. That might be hard. That might be really hard. Drawing the 2 mountains is going to be pretty terrible for this hand. Like, I really didn't even want to have the 2 mountains in my deck, to be honest with all you guys. It was just a case of sometimes I'd need to Fabled Passage for the land to do with Kroxa. Alright, what are you working with? Great, Simic Flash. If we draw Bedevils, this matchup's good, but the basic island is terrible for the Bedevils. Ugh. Yeah, we're having a Grixis mana day in this game. Nope. I think we have to try to save this for a Nightpack Ambusher. Double Quench from the opponent on the play. Feels bad, man. I suppose we just have to try. Watch them go rewind ambush. Unbelievable. How do they draw like this? Alright, let's try to find an answer. Okay, they're going to draw 2. That's better than my draw 1, but we'll keep a Bedevil. We need another black. Actually, we need 3 more black. Yeah, we got hit hard by the Grixis mana base on this one. Hard. Very, very painfully hard.
I know 88 ways
I'd take another Discovery Dispersal.
and prepare.
Now I can try to find that mana. There it is. We can throw Crocs in the graveyard. But there's an ambusher coming. Like, you can feel it. And there it is. Maybe I should have kept the Croxa just to hit a card. Nah, that's not very good.
I must train harder.
Make a move. No? Alright. I'll be devil this now. I wish I'd kept the extinction event. I was too concerned with just keeping things dead as soon as I saw them, but our opponent... Oh, unsummon. Okay. So they want to replay an ambusher here. Do they have another rewind? It's another black source. I still can't Croxa and be devil though. You know they'll play it, right? They won't. Crafty. That's a card. They'll definitely counter this. If it's not a rewind, they lose out on being able to ambush again. And maybe we bring back Croxa? Hell, maybe we even get a bolus out of this somehow. Sinister Sabotage. Alright, do we shock to play around Quench here? I think so. Wear him down, wear him down.
I still have much to learn.
Want something to resolve, you evil flash. Okay. Mystical Dispute, sure. I just want to play a spell. Curse you. Alright, still not enough black to Croxa and be devil. I guess Dispersal is fine if they do nothing. We can play it on their upkeep. Make them bounce their token and discard a card. They're going to go for a Borrower. That's obnoxious. They're still playing Protect the Queen with Ambusher, even though it could be a lethal threat. It's kind of odd. What you got? Resolves. Dispersal? You want to commit some mana here? Because we can't fall to 4, or else even if Bolus resolves, they'll just play the Night Pack. They discard Sinister Sabotage. Alright, please draw a whiff. Yeah, their hand is amazing. If they're discarding a counter from this spot, that's a good draw. Unfortunately for us... Okay, so we say go and see if they play the Ambusher. Alright, they do. And it's dead. They must have another wolf if they discarded a Sabotage. They might have another Sabotage too. Extinction event. Okay. Try a Croxa. Hello. Trying to pick you.
Such violence is upsetting.
Okay, I had a feeling there might be a Mystic. Now we get a chance to Extinction event it. And they have the quench. Okay. Now we're down to their top decked cards. One of them's a land. We know they just drew it. The other one's something they kept. This is going to be rough. Another event. I think I have to go for the Bolus. I can't play both. And I can't play the Kroxa, right? Oh, wait! This would be the 6th card. I can play Kroxa as well. Okay. That's better. Even. Every inch matters here. Oh my goodness. What you got? You will have to reveal it now. Oh. Is it Brazen? You. Oh, I hate you so much. Alright. Oh, I hate you. I hate you, Civic Flash. Oh. God, that was heartbreaking. No fun. No fun. God, these hands, what has gone wrong? What has happened to us? We were a proud Grixis mage. Oh, look at this. We might get to do Lazav Kroxa for the first time. Good mulligan, good mulligan. I don't know if I should keep the event or not. I'm just going to put it away. Hopefully it's not a matchup where we need it badly. And when I play this deck, I lead with Lazav, because you might just get a Kroxa and get to throw it in the graveyard. Okay, might want that Extinction event back. I would keep a blue source. Okay. Alright, second chances. Second chances in life, everybody. Although we have to get lucky. Like, right now I'm wondering if we'll ever actually draw a 4th land, or not. But still, will they be able to solve the Lazav equation? The Lazav Kroxa can be a big time clock if they're sitting on like 2 or 3 Lofty Denial. Alright, Hallowed Fountain down. Their mana must be feeling pretty good if they never even had to play this. Alright, land off the top is good. We got it. But I think we can set it up for next turn. No, don't do it. Don't wait. Don't wait. Do not wait. Do it now. Lofty Denial. They can't counter the Lazav turning into a Kroxa. Fairy Guide Mother, another Eagle, okay. Gonna be looking for yet another. Okay, 2 uncastables. Ugh. This is just a race now, but Lazav can do 9 a turn. Quench down. I would like to throw back a very special I hate you to the person who double quenched me the game before this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is very close. This is very close. They're at 10. We need 1 more damage. Oh no. And still can't do anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So close. Down to 1. They're gonna die next turn. Can they kill me? Make a 1/1. They need a non-land card to discard to the Kroxa. It's not it! Oh my goodness. Oh. So lucky. I think the opponent wins that game from the position we were in 2 turns ago 9 out of 10 times. No sweepers, but we're up against EONS, so I think it will be fine. We're just going to Kroxa them into the ground. This is it, guys. We're taking back top 500 with Grixis. which is basically like being top 20 Mythic, honestly, if you're in the top 500 with Grixis. That's just the truth. Everybody knows it. Leave something in comments, you know. Say it's true. Say it's true in comments. If you know it to be true. If you are one of the ones who knows. Alright, I'm glad we played the Kroxa, because now if our opponent... Yeah, they're going to exile the Kroxa, which means we don't lose out on a card in hand. And there's another Kroxa. Let's put that into our hand here. I don't think... Oh, the opponent will need another Agonizing Remorse. Let's just keep attacking their hand. Ooh, attacking their hand just got worse. Treacherous Blessing. How bad is this matchup? I'm honestly not sure. It seems like they have a bunch of bad removal, I have a bunch of good Planeswalkers, but I guess we will see. Let's use the passage this turn. What do we get? An island? Yeah, Swamp would get back the Kroxa, but... And we do have double blue, thanks to Steam Vents. Yeah, we'll just get the Swamp. Master of Time is pretty good. Land can go to the graveyard. Master of the Time starts feeding the Kroxa machine. Burglar frickin' rat. Sure, dude. You can go. Also feeds the Kroxa machine. Now we just try to give them a 6/6 Titan to deal with as many turns as possible. Elspeth Conquers Death does not hit it. I've seen people make this mistake a few times. Can we get an Elspeth Conquers Death from the opponent? Mortify. Okay. Back to the graveyard with you. Enter the God Eternals. That is a good one. That will refill our graveyard. Although milling 2 Bolas is... You hate to see it. But you try not to overthink those things. It's random cards off the top. People who dwell on never mill yourself because of stuff like this. Like, that ain't the way, man. The Mandalorian would straight up tell you it isn't the way. You can't worry about that. That's a good set of draws. And our opponent's at a very low life total with a Treacherous Blessing in play. Let's start with a Thought Erasure. Another Yorion, a Charming Prince, and an Oath of Kaya. So there is a lot of life gain here. I feel like I should just take the life gain, let the opponent have all these cards. But next turn they have Prince and Yorion. If I kill the Yorion, then they play Prince Oath. Yeah, we've really got to think about this. Oath isn't that good, it's just 3 life. If I take the Yorion, they do just buy another one, but... Oh well. Or we could just remove this Prince from the loop. I think that's not bad. And then we can bring Kroxa back, deal 3 more. Or we could kill this and just go to face. Yeah, I think that's better. Down to 6. If they discard lands to Kroxa, they fall even further. So I have a feeling that we'll see another Yorion blinking the Blessing, but they fall to 5. And it doesn't get rid of the Blessing. They have to discard a spell, which shouldn't be hard, but if they forget, they're in trouble. Flame Sweep. Actually, we can just... This is it, right? Phase.
It takes impressive knowledge to be a temporal archmage.
Alright. Cast a spell and you die. They're not dead on board yet. I'm curious to see if they're going to try to play this. Yeah! That one feels good. That one feels good.
Top 500 GRIXIS'd!
Basically top 10 Mythic is what that really means. And we are back for the post-game wrap-up, and yeah, Flame Sweep was meh. Try some Cry of the Canariums, I guess. Other than that, I think you should try the deck as it is. Trying to fix the mono-red matchup, really rough, okay? Because the Annex just kind of blows up the Flame Sweep plan. You can't play Bedevil because it's too slow and too clunky. You have to play like Disfigure or Eliminate. And you can add 2 or 3 Enter the God Eternals. But if you do that, you should really cut back Master of Time and Thought Erasure. So when it comes to the mono-red matchup, I think it's just better to ignore it and try to win the other matches. At least that's the way I found joy in Grixis. Because we did a whole stream, like 3 hours. And the first hour, I think, was me just losing every game, and we were out of the top 1,200 even in Mythic. And then the next hour and a half was me working my way back up to 500, and then I make this video with the build that got me there. So there was a lot of tuning. If you want to see that, subscribers can watch VODs of my Twitch streams. Those are on Twitch TV/CovertGoBlue, which link in the description if you're interested. But yeah, I think the deck is good with the possible exception of the Flame Sweeps, and that is how I would play it, at least for now. You can definitely tweak around with the removal too. I want to Bedevil a lot because of Nissa and Clover. We didn't really play those today, so maybe it should be some Eliminate, something cheaper to keep you alive longer. But Croxa, man. Frickin' Croxa. Trying to take a stand against Big Brother Uro with the help of Master of Time. I do enjoy it, and I think you will too. So, Grixis. Boom. You're welcome. And today's content creator shout out that we're going to smoothly transition into is Absurd Heroine. Absurd Heroine on YouTube is a master of jank and nonsense and just crazy stuff. So I can't tell you how many times people want me to run like life gain strategies for Griffin. I can't tell you how many people want to see Rogue Tribal over here. I can't tell you how many times people tell me to play Haunt of the High Tower. Guys, it ain't happening. Not unless there's a jank week. But here's somebody who enjoys doing it all the time. So if that's your jam, or if you just want to be part of the Cool Kids Club and help me support other content creators, subscribe to Absurd Heroine and leave a comment on a video. Tell her CGB says hi. All right. And yeah, I think she's pretty cool. She doesn't stream too often, but when she does, I always try to swing by and say hello. So, thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.